Coming up on the Beaver News, find out why students on campus are walking around dressed to the nines. Also find out what's making a bang at OSU, and see how students are celebrating Black History Month. All that and more tonight on the Beaver News. Good evening and welcome to the Beaver News. I'm Anna Singer.
And I'm Kiana Hatch. We're glad you could join us.
Well, the career fair is back again with over 220 employers filling up the hallways of the CH2M Alumni Center. The career fair at Oregon State happens every term, with employers from all over the Northwest gathering here to give students the opportunity to potentially find their future job. Companies such as Target, Apple, and Amazon were just a couple of the big names amongst several other insurance companies, business firms, advertising agencies, and law enforcement teams. Students are able to walk from booth to booth, passing out their resumes to companies in which they're interested in. This may seem nerve-wracking for most, but Career Services at Oregon State gives you the opportunity to do mock interviews and practice quite a few times before heading into the fair. The career fair continues Thursday as the engineering companies take over.
OSU has a new clean air policy that prohibits smoking on the Corvallis campus. However, this policy hasn't completely eliminated secondhand smoke exposure. These regulations have shifted smoking to campus boundaries, which has caused an increase in cigarette butts and other trash. The trend of a healthy smoke-free campus is accumulating nationwide, with the number of smoke-free and tobacco-free campuses jumping to 1,500 in just the last month.
When we come back, see which philanthropy was going on in Greek life. Also learn about Oregon State's Rifle Club. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name's TT.
Eddie Cardenas, Jason Love,
Alex Vickery-Holland,
Laura Gordon, Lisa Rosenthal. We're here to answer any questions, escort students around.
We really just give them this sense of tradition. We help them register for classes.
A big part of being a START leader is showing students around OSU and helping them get a feel for what it's like when they're here at Oregon State.
We serve to help them make a more smooth and positive transition from high school life to college life and to everything involved with it.
Welcome back to the Beaver News. Conversations About Africa brought together a panel of Native Africans to discuss their customs and inform an audience of their unique cultural backgrounds. Here's Casey Goslin with the story.
The Lonnie B. Harris Black Cultural Center and Oregon Multicultural Archives hosted Conversations About Africa.
So I am the curator of the Oregon Multicultural Archives, which is located on the 5th floor of the Valley Library. And the mission of the Oregon Multicultural Archives is to document and share the stories of the people of color in Oregon. So that includes African Americans, Asian Americans, Native Americans, and Latinos.
The discussion was held by a group of panelists, some demonstrating music and dance.
And today's event was about stories about Africa. So we had panelists that shared their experiences from Congo, South Africa, Ghana, and Haiti, which is, in some people's perspective, considered still a part of Africa. So today's event was about learning about Africa. We had some dancing performances, drumming performances, just to get a sense of the perspective of Africa and different ideas behind it, different stories.
The archive holds resources open to the public for anyone interested and is being developed into an iBook.
One of the collections that we have in the archive is the Obo Adi Legacy Project. That's an organization that was established in the mid-1980s. It's a West African, specifically Ghana, music and dance organization, performing arts group. So we have their archival collection, which means we have the records of their organization, which is accessible to the public. And we're working on an iBook project, a digital book, with a graduate student named Mike Yeager. And so this is an event that was a part of that larger project.
A unique learning opportunity, Natalia stresses the importance of an open perspective to cultural diversity.
I think events like this are great to learn about cultures different from your own. You can gain a lot of insight from other people's experiences, learn about current events in the world, learn about the history, just broaden your perspectives, learn about different cultural values, different types of music, about different experiences that people had that can inform your own and help others as individuals, then they can help grow.
This has been Casey Goslin with Beaver News.
Throughout the school year, every Greek house hosts a philanthropy, which includes fun activities to get students involved. This week, the fraternity Delta Upsilon is holding their philanthropy. Bonnie Nutting has a story.
This week, the fraternity Delta Upsilon is bringing the Greek community together for a good cause through their philanthropy DU Darling and raising money for Global Service Initiative.
Our philanthropy is Global Service Initiative. What we do is we raise money to go and send members to Jamaica, and we build things like roads and schools for the local population and kind of help build up the infrastructure there.
Occurring Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, DU is holding check-ins at their house to raise awareness for their cause and assist in friendly competition between the Greek houses.
Check-ins are basically a way to get all those who are participating, make sure they come in, they check in, they see what Global Service Initiative is all about, and it's a way for us also to raise money. We raise money that way. There's donations. Each sorority that competes in the competition, they basically aim to raise the most, and they get a certain amount of points within the pageant for that. So,
check-ins are not the only activity that DU is hosting for their philanthropy, as there are nightly events planned throughout the week as well.
Wednesday, we will be doing goodie bags. So all the sororities that are participating come, and they fill goodie bags with candy and all sorts of stuff, and we take them to local elementary schools and give it to the kids. That's more of our local support part. And then Thursday we have a dinner with the participants that are in the actual pageant. They come over, we interview them, we give them dinner. And finally on Friday we have the actual DU Darling pageant where the girls come and they do talent, say why they're committed to service, and how they can live out our 4 founding principles of our fraternity.
Each sorority participating in this philanthropy nominates one girl to represent their house, as well as DU's house, as the DU Darling in the pageant on Friday.
DU Darling, again, is a girl who lives out our 4 founding principle, is really committed to service, and is willing to do things for the local community, and are just basically, like in the name, Global Service Initiative. They're out there to raise money for awareness for global community service, because a lot of times I feel like we focus just on our community when there's even bigger problems outside of our borders.
All the hard work put into this philanthropy truly pays off, as the ultimate goal is not all about winning, but reaching out to the community and raising money for a great cause.
My favorite part of the philanthropy is going to the DU Darling pageant at the end and seeing all the work put together, and finally seeing the end result and seeing how much we raised, and just seeing how much our community as a whole can do for people outside of our borders.
This has been Bonnie Nutting with the Beaver News.
The Rifle Club is open to anyone at OSU if you're willing to pull the trigger. Although guns can make a few people nervous, students of the OSU Rifle Club offer safety training to practice with precision. We sent Cameron Bovinette to find out more.
The Rifle Club here at OSU is dedicated to teaching students how to shoot precision rifle in a fun and safe environment with accordance to the National Rifle Association standards.
I was very intimidated when I first came to the safety training for Rifle Club, because there is a lot involved, not only just safety-wise, but equipment-wise. And the very first night that we have shooters come in, we don't offer equipment. You just have the gun, and we teach you how to position yourself shooting while standing up.
Upon arrival, a Rifle Club member offered me with eye protection and ear protection. And after a little safety training, I got to learn how to shoot a rifle.
We take anyone from, those who haven't shot ever, those who have never held a gun, to those who have been in the military or have grown up hunting. So anyone can join, as long as they follow our safety rules.
The OSU rifle team competes in the Willamette Valley Rifle League, as well as nationally in competitive small bore.
Small bore is a discipline of shooting that involves smaller caliber rifles, basically 22 long rifle. They're single shot. We shoot in 4 positions: standing, kneeling, sitting, and prone, which is laying down.
Typical match is 55 minutes, and we will shoot 40 shots for record.
These rifles are pretty much exclusive to competitive small bore shooting, which is 22 long rifle, which is it's a small caliber bullet. They're specifically made for accuracy.
This has been Cameron Bovinette with the Beaver News.
If you're interested in joining the Rifle Club, safety trainings are held Monday nights in the McAlexander Fieldhouse. For more information, visit www.osurifle.com. When we return, find out how the men's basketball team did on their road trip to California. And why were they late getting back to Oregon? Find out when we come back.
We tell the stories of the exceptional students and staff who attend the university, who work here, and who play here.
We have the Barometer where you can write stories for them, become a journalist. We have Beaver News. We have all kinds of different shows for TV.
We're so willing to talk to anybody that is interested in becoming involved with student media. So if you're on the fence thinking, I don't know if I can do this, the answer is yes, you can. Get over here and talk to us.
It's rare to see sunny weather in February, but we aren't complaining, and neither are the students here at Oregon State. Madeline Lee headed out to the quad to ask students what they think of this sunny change and where their favorite places are to be on campus and off campus when the weather is nice.
It's been just about 60 degrees here in Corvallis all week, and the Oregon State campus is loving it. We asked students what they like to do in this nice weather and where the best places are to be to enjoy the sun. So what do you think about all the sunny weather?
It's been a really nice change of pace. It's been really cloudy and rainy the last couple days, and no one's really been outside, so it's been nice with the sun to see everyone out and about and much more social.
I love it. I mean, other than the allergies, but yeah.
I love it, and I want it to stay for as long as possible.
It's very nice. It's been a long time. Yeah, very excited. I just want to lie down here to do like everyone else.
What do you like to do for fun when it's nice out?
Mostly study, probably. Yeah.
No change of pace? You just always studying?
Yeah.
I usually like to lay out on our sun porch at Kappa's, or just soak up the sun, read a book, or just do anything outside that I can.
Lie down in the grass, maybe throw a frisbee around, just basic stuff.
I mostly just like to lay out and just like attempt to tan, even though I'm pretty pale, or just like go walk around and just like see everything, because Corvallis is so pretty, like all the trees and stuff, especially when they start to bloom.
Mm-hmm. What do you think are the best places to be on campus with all the nice weather?
Probably the MU, depending, just since everyone is all around, and it's always fun. Some people like play guitar, have music, and so yeah, just social and kind of a nice atmosphere. I'd say definitely in the MU.
Definitely the MU quad, or no, just the MU quad. That's my favorite.
Maybe out here in front of the MU, or maybe in front of the library. Yeah, that's usually a good spot.
Where are some of the best places to be off campus when it's nice weather like this?
Definitely Red Fox, because it just is in the middle of campus, and there's usually a lot of people around and soaks up right in the sun and everything. So, and I'm going there later today. So yeah, I'd say Red Fox.
The river, floating on the river. It's really nice.
Is it too soon to float right now?
Probably, yeah. Water's kind of high, so.
I mean, it's great to walk out to the covered bridge, and it's really pretty out there. I don't know what else though. Oh, over past Benton, the music hall, where there's the windy sidewalk and the trees, and there's people playing ultimate frisbee and stuff.
I really like Avery Park. It's so gorgeous out there, or what's the word? I can't remember the other places I like. Just Avery Park's my favorite.
Right here in the MU Quad seems to be the most popular spot to enjoy the sun, students say. This has been Madeline Lee with Beaver News.
We want to know everybody's favorite places to go on a nice day. Tweet us at Beaver News and let us know where you go when the sun is out.
Well, the women's basketball team does it again. After a blowout win of 73-48 against Arizona on Sunday, the Beavers now move to the number 8 spot. They hit the road this week to take on Colorado. Men's basketball suffered 2 tough losses over the weekend to the LA schools, but they're back and looking to continue their undefeated home record on Thursday as they take on the Utah Utes. The audience this week might look a little different though, because it's a suit-up game, meaning that the crowd is urged to wear a suit and tie just like Coach Wayne Tinkle. Maybe this will be the new key to our success. I'll have highlights of this game for you next week on our show.
The men's basketball team had a memorable plane ride home from Los Angeles when a woman on the plane was stung by a scorpion. The scorpion apparently got into the carry-on bag of a passenger that had been to Mexico where the flight originated. The woman that was stung was sitting just 2 rows in front of head coach Wayne Tinkle. The Alaska Airlines flight landed at PDX at 11 p.m. after a 30-minute delay in Los Angeles. There's no word yet on the condition of the women who remain in California for medical treatment.
Well, that's all the time we have for you tonight. I'm Anna Singer.
And I'm Kiana Hatch. We're glad you could join us.
For more of your Beaver news, make sure to watch us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, or follow us on Twitter. Thanks and have a good night.